live. I think we here. Yeah. All right, yo. So let's move this mic over a little bit. Hold on. Let me move this mic a little closer. Yo. Mic check. Yeah. So there's nobody in the chat right now. There's nothing going on right now. I just want to make sure that let me see if I'm in the right one. I am in the right one. Hold on, I got 2 joints on YouTube open. And I have to get rid of one. Hold on. Give me a second. Let's get rid of this extra YouTube live stream that's on here. Wait a second, hold on. Okay. Alright, we live. Shout out. Jay the Commonwealth in the building. What's up, Boston? On the check-in. Boston in the check-in, Justin on the check-in. Listen, I want to talk about this AI shit, man. I was dead in the middle of watching Timbaland, Young Guru, a couple other people talk about this AI thing, and I want to get into this AI shit too. I just want to get right into this shit, man. Like, it's a lot of conversations about the AI stuff that I really think these people, and they're very smart people, man. They're people in the music industry. They do music, and they're worried about their spot. Everybody is worried about their fucking spot. That's what I see. And to me, I was listening to it, and they're bringing it up. They're bringing up Spotify. They're bringing up a bunch of shit. Just a bunch of shit about AI. Like, basically the argument is, if we're already giving away the music, right? Hold on, let me time you out real quick. Math Hoffa is up your fucking ass. How about that? Listen, if we're already giving, anybody who mentions, let me just put this blanket statement out. Anybody who mentions Math Hoffa is getting blocked now. Don't even mention until I give you the, like, if you come in here with straight Math Hoffa, you're getting blocked. Like, I'm done with it now. I'm not it's Shampoo too. You mentioned Math Hoffa and Shampoo on my stream. Anybody, I don't give a shit. If you mention Math Hoffa and Shampoo on my stream, you're getting blocked. I'm just blocking you. I don't give a shit. I don't care anymore. I'm tired of hearing it. Go to their pages. They have a page. So, like, you gotta go to their pages and ask them about me. Stop fucking asking me about them. I don't give a shit about Shampoo or Math. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Much love to Shampoo, that's my nigga. But Math, I don't give a fuck. Stop asking me. Alright? Back to what I was saying. Lock in. Back to what I was saying. People in the music industry, this Timbaland, Young Guru, they get I'm in the middle of it. I'm 2 hours in. I'm 2 hours into this shit. And basically, I'm going to play some of it too. I'm going to just watch some of it with y'all. And basically the argument is they already giving away the music for Spotify, Apple Music, all this shit. They're giving pennies. YouTube is giving pennies. Everybody is paying pennies for your art. They are. It's just a fucking fact. YouTube, Spotify, Tidal, it doesn't fucking matter. Everybody is giving you pennies on the fucking like below, not even a fucking penny worth of fucking, not even 1 cent worth of what your music is garnering. They're not giving it to you. They're just not. So if we all know that, this is the thing. Timbaland has an AI artist or whatever. That's quote unquote AI artist, Timbaland, whatever. So it's like, oh, he's devaluing. So they're coming to him like he's devaluing music even more. And it's like, to be honest, the AI and the AI fight and the Spotify, Apple Music fight are not the same fight. I think we got that kind of messed up. I'm not that old. I'm in comparison to Timberland, I'm not old. Like I'm talking about old heads, nigga. I'm fucking 35. I be in the bro. I was just overseas with Yasin Bey and Alchemist and Erica. They're older than me. They're all older than me. All these people have been in the business for 20, 30 years. They are older than me. They know shit more than me about the business of music. Those people are worried about AI and Spotify. Those people are worried. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They're scared of this shit, man. Not all of them. Not all of them. Alchemist not. Alchemist is using it to his advantage. He kind of gets it. But Yasin Bey is not fucking with Spotify. These niggas is not fucking with certain shit. And on one hand, I agree. They're fucking robbing these motherfuckers blind. These artists, new artists, are being robbed fucking blind. They're just being fucking taken advantage of. Older artists, established artists, they're all being fucking robbed. This is the thing. This is the new robbery in the music industry. Is this fucking streaming service. But I think that fight of iTunes and Spotify and all that is a way different fight than music being created by AI. So why we're meshing the two, I don't get it. I think music, they're saying, because Timbaland has an AI artist, and one of the dudes on the stream, because this is a good stream. I think if you want to know what like this shit is like, the conversation, it's Timbaland talking to Young Guru and a couple other producers, just a bunch of producers. They're coming in and out. Ray Daniels was in there at one point. So it's like they're talking about AI and how he's using AI to make records, right? Which I don't see a problem with, to me. So guys are coming in there, and one guy played Coldplay, right? He played Coldplay. So then Timbaland put a beat in the AI, and he kind of wanted it to sound a little more dreamy or whatever prompt he asked it to do, right? And the beat used the melody of Coldplay. It kind of like, that's so semantic-y. It's so semantic. It sounds nothing like Coldplay, but it's kind of the same melody, like kind of. It's to me, it's like the Pharrell Marvin Gaye situation. It's like, okay, did Pharrell use Marvin Gaye or did he inspired by Marvin Gaye? Like, it's like, what are we doing? This is the problem to me. Hip hop was thievery. Hip hop is thievery. Let's just call it spade a spade. When Grandmaster Caz and all these niggas, I'm with these niggas. And I'm going to talk to him about it too. But when these niggas, like, when they sampling Apache or whatever the fuck, and they put in a section of that song into their, and then they rhyming over it, that's not their art. The art is the rhyme. The art was not theirs. They just sampled it and made it into something else. So if the AI is doing what hip hop did, let's keep it a fucking bean. If the AI, if you're giving it beats or you're giving it whatever, and it's feeding and making something different, and that thing is doing what hip hop did. That's hip hop. Real talk. Like, let's just call it spade a spade. That's hip hop. So if you're feeding it something and it's making something else out of it, sampling it, whatever, that's hip hop. So you're being mad. I'm literally watching old heads. I call them old heads. Not really old, but there's whatever. I'm watching established music people get upset that AI, it's like the same thing over again. It's like when people found out that Wu-Tang was sampling their record, they went after the fucking label. They went after them. Like, no, nigga. And then then you got charged. And it's like, I got to pay for this shit. I got to give them a percentage of da-da-da-da. That's the fight that y'all are on. Now that it's come to you, it's like, oh shit. But they shouldn't have fucking came for this nigga already. Yeah, no, but I'm saying that they already come for them. If you use a sample, right? You sample whatever the fuck. You sample Apache, you make a fucking record. Like, what's that record? That do 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 do. You sample that. and you make that, right? This nigga fucking, they go on there. They sample that shit. Universal people, right? That's a sample. That's a sample. The motherfuckers come for you. I need a percentage of your sales of the record. This is part of my record. From that moment on, you already open the floodgates. The moment you say, all right, I'll give you some money, you open the floodgates. Because now AI is that. Now AI is going, oh, okay. Timbaland, yeah, I like Aaliyah too. And then somebody goes, I want a beat that sounds like Aaliyah, One in a Million. I want a beat that sounds like that. And then it spits it out, and it's a remix of that. It's a sample, bro. It's the same shit. Should Timbaland deserve a percentage? For sure, maybe. Should Timbaland, if it's using his shit, and it's remixing it, and it sounds like it, but it's not really like it, and it's a sample, right? So Timbaland should get a percentage, right? But then it gets to the point, you got to figure out if that's what they did. And that's where the tricky, slippery slope comes in. That's where the slippery slope comes in. Is it, because you can literally say an Aaliyah prompt, da-da-da-da, but is that much, like, some people are one of a kind, but some people are four of a kind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can say Redman is one of the illest ever, and his inflictions and his tone and the way he raps is fucking amazing. But then I could go to like A$AP Ferg and be like, oh, he is inspired by a Redman and a Busta Rhymes and a da-da-da. So do Redman and Busta Rhymes deserve a percentage of all A$AP Ferg records? No, nigga. Like, what are we talking about? So this is what unless he fucking sampled them or said their lyrics word for word, it kind of is like a, wait, what are we doing? What are we doing? It's just I can see if it's a direct copy. Yeah, you're mentioning Juice WRLD. I could see if it's a direct copy, the AI Drake shit. That right there is blasphemy. Real talk. No, that right there is straight up blasphemy. I did an interview on my own platform. I did an interview on my own platform with the guys who made a fake Travis Scott and Quavo album. I did this. This was 2-3 years ago. These guys made a whole album, put it on fucking Apple Music, all this shit. And it's their music, AI music. It's AI music, AI written verses. Everything was AI. AI voice inflections, AI of Travis Scott and Quavo, and it came out. And it did numbers, nigga. It did like a couple thousand. It did like 20, 30,000. Like, it did fucking sell, like, not sell, then it wasn't selling it. They just gave it away for free. But it was like, it did numbers. So that right there to me is kind of more blasphemous than the new shit that they're arguing about, where it's basically sampling to me. You're sampling. Even if you put your own record in there and it'll sample that and try to flip that. So it's like, okay, how far down the line? These motherfuckers are scared. They're like, yo, this is right. It's an artist. There's a whole artist who's an AI now, and Timbaland is the spearheading this shit. So they're fucking scared of this shit, man. And they have a right to be scared. But I think that fight and the iTunes, Spotify fight, Apple, whatever the fuck, that fight is two different fights. It's way two different fights. One is corporate America and one is artistic America. Like, I don't think what the AI plugin is doing is no different than a MPC. An MPC is breaking up a sample and you're fucking hitting it, and it's just doing it in a different way. It's the same shit to me as an MPC. I don't see the difference of what they're saying. So that's just where I am with it. Like, I don't see that. I think these guys are brilliant people, but I don't know. I'm gonna go back in and watch some of this with y'all, just to see if what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Rappers need to, but we're not talking about rappers right now. We're talking about producers. We're not even talking about writing music. We're talking about just making a fucking beat.
At the end of the day, right? Like your definition of optimism, that's your definition of optimism. You know what I'm saying?
It's actually a very
I'm
interesting
an
conversation.
indie that's staring down the barrel of the gun as far as being innovative, using innovative tools, using the tools that I have access to try to make new music that's innovative, new styles, new genres, blending genres. I'm trying to do it my way. At the end of the day, the system is what the system is. We're playing the game right now. I don't have time to get on the sideline. We in the game. The clock is running. It's a shot clock. We need to score. We need to put numbers on the board.
Definitely in the game.
And while you elder statesmen have the time to go in Congress and fight that fight, us young indie guys that's trying to get our artists broken and trying to get, awareness brought to our music, awareness brought to our new indie labels, XYZ, y'all fight on the sidelines. Y'all deal with that on a day-to-day basis. We're using the technology that's in front of us to try to cut through and grab fans and grab engagement the best way we know how. It's too much time to be.
I get it.
I agree. See, they still talking about the Spotify fight.
If you know the system is broken, and somebody come to you, and she go, my name is Harriet Tubman. Y'all been slaves for a very long time. Guess what? Get free. And y'all say to me, how we gonna eat? How we gonna get clothes? How we gonna have houses? That's what y'all sound like to me. That's what y'all sound like to me. Oh, look, we gotta rely on a slave master. He feeds us. He gives us clothes.
Come on, dude. No.
He's talking about Spotify and the Apple Music basically being the slave master to the artist because they are at hands. When you can sell direct to consumer, but we all know that shit is way more difficult today than it is before. But you can. There's ways around it. There's ways to do it. There are ways, and there is if you have a fan base, these established artists. But to be a new artist, I think you have to use those tools, man. You have to use a Spotify to get your name out there, and you have to use those platforms, man. There's no, everybody's there. That's where the party's at. It's like back in the day, you could go to the club and do all that shit, but nobody's really doing that. You have to use the streaming now. I'm streaming. Like people are stuck. They're stuck in a site. Like I think when everybody talks about, like Guru was just saying, the slave mentality or whatever. But even that thinking is fucking archaic to me. Because the party is not there no more. The people are not, like, nobody's gonna make it selling hand to hand anymore. You got to be online selling hand to hand. You cannot. I don't see it happen. I just don't see it happening. If you're giving somebody a physical product on the street, it's not gonna work. It only works for a select few. You can sit there. You're going to take too long. You're going to burn yourself out. If the internet is here to make us all... Yo, what are you talking about? All right, I'm an old head. All right, whatever. I'm an old head. I'm talking about older people than me. Whatever, bro. All right. That's you. How old are you? Let's start from there. If I'm an old head, how old are you? How old are you? I bet you won't put your age in the chat. Or you're gonna lie about it. I know all your tricks. Anyway, listen. The fact of the matter is, these motherfuckers are scared of what's coming. They're scared of the new shit. Y'all used an MPC. Y'all used the ASR. You use these things. The kids today don't have to do that. They got AI. They could put a prompt, throw a kick, put it in fucking Ableton, and fucking get busy. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. Only you give a fuck. They don't care. Pretty soon, they're not chopping. It's like to me, when you're talking, it's like, yo, you're not motherfucking, we're not cutting tape anymore. We're not doing it. You want us to go and cut, you're like, no, but if you cut tape, it's more precise. I don't give a fuck. I'm not sitting here cutting tape. I'm not doing it. I'm getting on Pro Tools and I'm fucking editing my shit. This is the problem. Yes, they have to adapt. And they can't adapt. It's like Serato and records. It's like, vinyl is much better than Serato. It sounds better. The digital quality. They don't give a shit. The kids don't care. Throw it in the fucking computer and put it out. The kids don't care. And you want them to care. But they are not. That's not where the party's at, homie. That's not where we at, homie. Y'all are in the fucking nursing home. And we are in fucking Live, Miami. Partying it up. It's two different worlds in the same place. If you understand what I'm saying. Miami, a lot of old people go to Florida. But in Miami, there's also Live, where there's young niggas doing dumb shit. That's if you're making the correlation. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. The world is not at that party that y'all are. Guru was trying to make a thing of we're uneducated. We're lacking education. So it's like he's trying to say, he put the analogy of in college, which fuck college. That's the worst. Like, don't go to college for a fucking thing because these motherfuckers rob you blind. Guru, the man who is talking about slavery and the artists becoming slaves to the fucking system, right? Which he's right. He's not wrong. He's fucking 1,000% right. But you're the one that's bringing up college who are slaving and charging niggas out the fucking ass for nothing. For some bullshit. So you can't do that. College is about to be a thing of the past. College is about to get the fuck up out of here. You can't use those as references anymore. You can't reference the old to get forward in the new era. It's not gonna happen. Like, you can pay attention to those things. You can learn those things. But the next thing is not that. It's not. And I think people are not noticing that. These fucking programs are the new shit. Like, in 20 years, like Guru tried to say, it's like you go into college and you're writing a paper and you can't replace YOU with just the letter U. You know what I'm saying? If you're saying you do that, like a text message, your college paper can't be a text message. But I would say, if I'm that, it's gonna, like, college will be mandatory somehow for you to just write your essay however you want, put it in ChatGPT to correct all the mistakes, and then hand it in. Like, that's the wave. That's what the kids are doing. They don't give a shit about your formal fucking equations. They don't give a shit about going from a fucking horse and buggy to a Lamborghini. They don't give a flying fuck. They're going from a fucking Honda to a Lamborghini. They don't give a shit about horse. None of you know how to ride a horse. Does that mean you know that you can't drive a car? That doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense what you're saying. This is what, when Guru is speaking, this is how I hear it. It's like, wait, you want niggas to learn how to ride a horse so they can learn how to drive a car? That doesn't make sense. I'm here in these cars. I'm learning how to fucking drive a car. That's the difference. That's the fucking difference. I don't know how to ride a horse. Neither, and I don't think you do either. So why the fuck do we gotta learn how to ride a horse to drive a car? That's how it sounds to me. It's idiotic. It's It's apples and oranges. It's apples and oranges. Is it cool to know how to spin a vinyl? To know how to play vinyl records? Is that cool? Sure, it's cool. But the motherfucking kids are on the controller. They don't even touch a vinyl record in their life. They don't give a shit. They don't care. They don't care. I want the old people to know this, man. Like, I just want the older people, not the old people, but the older people that are worried about AI. I want them to notice, like, you can get ahead. Like, the thing with me is, I was here when the internet came. I was a kid when the internet came. I'm not that old. You know what I'm saying? Like, you niggas is old, just as old. You niggas is older than me. So you saw when the internet came. I was here. The internet wasn't here. The internet came when I was here. I was a kid, right? You were here before me. Why do I know how to use the internet better than you? Why? Why do I know how to use a computer better than you? You were here before me, right? That's not how it goes. So kids are going to know AI better than us, old heads, because they are into it more than we are. Like, they just do it. They know it. They just fucking, they got more time. We're older. We got to go to work. We got to pay bills. We got to do this. We got to do that. We got to do this. We got to do that. We got mad shit to fucking do. We got mad shit to fucking do. We can't fucking, like, it's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna fucking happen, man. And I want people to realize that, like, it's like asking kids, to break fruit with their hands to make a smoothie when a blender is there. It doesn't make fucking sense. It doesn't make sense what you're saying. Like, you're trying to be like, kids, you need to learn how to play a piano. You're never going to be motherfucking Mozart or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's such an idiotic take. It's so idiotic take to me. You have to learn, like, the people who say that are just like what? Like, what are you talking about, bro? No, yes, they tried to use that analogy too. Like, okay, the cars, people built cars, and then they said, hey, we're gonna give you robots. It's gonna help make your job easier. And then the robots took the jobs from the humans in making cars, right? Right? Because people used to make cars with their hands. So the robots came, and then the robots made us make cars faster than the humans. But it also made the cars better. Like, let's if you're gonna say the first part, you gotta say the last part. We make better cars, better safety things, like we because we're not sitting in the fucking factory making the cars, we can figure out how to make them safer. We can use brain power somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't want to be a YN. I don't give a fuck. They're who they are. But I'm not here to be like, fuck the YNs. I think that's fucking stupid as fuck. I think to say, yo, why? No, you can teach them and you can learn from them as well. You don't have to fucking disrupt everything they do. Because they want to do prompts in an AI and make a beat, right? That doesn't mean, hey, what you're doing is wrong. No, nigga, because the nigga before you said you were sampling them to put them on fucking rap records and told you were wrong. So you're wrong in this instance. You cannot do that. It's just a cycle of fucking people being wrong. It's just a cycle of people being wrong and wrong and wrong and wrong. Like, you can learn from these kids too, but we can teach them as well. It's like, it has to be a cohesive thing. You can't say, learn the piano or else you'll not be, because only the best. No, you can show them, hey, look, these guys did this with the piano. I see what you're doing, right? But look at this right here. And they might be like, man, that shit is time consuming and tiring. And they're right. It is. But if they took that brain power, like, yo, this nigga, he was really on his shit with this, and they put it towards the new shit, it'll be even crazier. It'll be even crazier. Let the dock workers go on strike. The dock workers lost their jobs. I said this fucking 5 years ago. Lock in. I said this 5 motherfucking years ago. The truck drivers, I told y'all niggas, AI is taking your job. You better fucking learn something else. I told these niggas thousands. Like, I told these niggas. I talked to people over the phone over this shit. Matter of fact, I'm going to turn the phone lines on so y'all could call. Real talk. Because I told people this. AI is going to take your fucking job. It's not a fucking game. Like, it's not like, it's just going to, I told the truck drivers, everybody is going to lose their fucking job. You're going to have to find something else. And that don't mean that's right. It just means I'm trying to tell you something. Like, you should know. Take heed, nigga. Call now. Fuck it. I'll put the number right here. Put the number right there. Feel free to call. I got the lineup. This is the problem, though. This is the problem. Yo, bro, what the fuck is employment? What the fuck? AI is not good for employment. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Because you work for somebody else and they make you money. Okay, cool. Now, what if you did something else and made money? You got to rechange your whole outlook on progression in the future. Everybody is doom and gloom, doom and gloom, doom and gloom. But nobody wants to, like, bro, all right, you can't make money driving a truck because the AI is driving the truck, right? Maybe money is an outdated concept. You ever thought about that? What if we need to change the whole fucking system as a whole? What if everything needs to change? Not just motherfucking employment and music and how people get paid. What if the whole thing needs to be fucking changed? Nobody thinks of that. What if it's like, all right, we have enough fucking AI and resources to make food, right? AI can figure out a way for us to make food so nobody has to go hungry, ever, right? Why is that not a solution? Oh, I need to make money to feed my family. Well, what if food is not an option? Let's just say that. What if food is not an option? What if food just comes, you go in the grocery store and get whatever you want because it's in abundance, because AI has figured out a way for everybody to have food in abundance. And cleanly. We're not in the ocean grabbing fish all fucking day. We're doing it a fucking efficient way. We're farming. We're doing it the right way. AI has helped us figure this out together. Because this is why I tell y'all, everybody's scared of aliens, but it's like, yo, bro, if we work with the robots, the aliens will never beat us. But everybody's so anti-fucking robot because they want to keep doing that bullshit ass job. Like, all right, cool. Go find something that gives you fulfillment. How does the company with that AI make money? What if they don't need these people are rich already. Let's just talk like real talk. Amazon, Apple, Elon, all these motherfuckers are rich already. So I don't think their goal, because I'm gonna keep it real, because they're rich. The AI, ChatGPT is rich as fuck. Their goal is not making money. Their goal is something else that we're not even understanding. I think everybody is on a different page. What their goal is something that, like, why? What is the purpose of them making AI knowing that it's going to kill them? You know what I'm saying? At some point, the AI is going to be learning from other AI. They're not going to be learning from them. So it's like, what's the point of me creating this so I can fucking lose my job soon? Like, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't, like, they are doing something that's bigger than you. They're in the thing that's bigger than you. Elon wants to die on Mars. He literally said that with his own words. I want to die on Mars. He said the last breath I take is going to be on Mars. That's his exact words. He doesn't give a shit about money. Nothing in that told me I want to make the most money. Nothing in that statement told me that. That told me I want to figure out how to get the fuck off this planet and help people get the fuck off this planet. So his agenda is way beyond money, and he has the most. He has some of them. He's one of the richest niggas ever. It's the weirdest shit ever. Why is it that the people with the most amount of money could give two fucks about making money? They're just doing dumb shit. They're wasting money. They're wasting money. So maybe we should be thinking a little differently about this money thing. Maybe we should be thinking differently about the AI thing. Maybe something is different about this shit. This is not about motherfucking people stealing your shit. That's the least of their worries. If the AI can make a fucking music that sounds good, and we're like, damn, that shit's ill. See, I want to do something so bad. Like, yo, I swear to God, I'm going to link with the niggas that made the Quavo. I'm going to link with them niggas. I'm going to hit them up. I got their Discord that we talk. I'm going to hit them. The niggas who made the Quavo and Travis Scott album, all AI. I'm going to hit them. And I'm going to have an artist. And I'm going to make an artist. And I'm going to make music. And if I catch a hit, I'm not going to say shit. I'm going to keep it real. If I put music out as an AI artist, and I'm going to label it AI artist, whatever the fuck, and I catch a hit, I'm telling you right now, and I catch a hit, I'm not telling nobody. If it wins a Grammy, that's what I'm going to tell everybody. Because if all this music is being made with AI, because I know some are. I know records that you guys, you people love that are AI based. I know myself personally. I've been in studios and I've seen people use AI and they make records and y'all motherfuckers love it. You motherfuckers be like, yo, this is fire. The marketing, they marketed it right. They did everything right. And y'all don't even know it's AI. Y'all have zero fucking clue. You guys have zero fucking clue it's AI. So it's like, if I do that and I win a Grammy and I'm on stage representing the AI and I go, all this is AI. Everything we did here. And people go, oh, it's going to be a big ass gasp in the room. Oh my God. A robot won a Grammy. Because that's what it's going to. If it feels good and it is good, then just let it be, man. Stop trying to fight for fucking human whatever the fuck. That doesn't matter anymore. That doesn't matter anymore. That matters nothing to nobody but you and your pesky human brain. It's beyond us. It's going to surpass us. It's going to live past us. It's not going to kill us. It doesn't give a fuck about us. If it's so fucking smart, why the fuck would it care what you're doing? It doesn't give a shit. It doesn't matter. There's nothing that you can do to stop it. It's fucking a computer. It's AI. What are you going to do? Destroy every server in the world and take us back to the Stone Age? You can't. It's done. What's done is done. You already fucking burnt the fucking tomato. You burnt it. It's burnt. You're either going to eat it or throw it away. And if we throw it away, it's going to fuck us up. So you might as well just eat it. Ingest it, put it in your body, and let it do its thing. Because that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Stop sitting there fighting this AI shit. I don't like, it's a losing battle. It's a losing battle. We have to figure out, right, a workaround. We have to figure out a workaround. People are saying, like, construction jobs. I'm telling you right now, put your money in this shit because I'm telling you right now, construction jobs are a thing of the past. Everybody's like, so whatever. Hitting a nail with a hammer is a thing of the past. Nobody's gonna do that shit no more. That shit is gonna be fucked up. It just takes one building, and they've already done houses. It just takes one big ass building with a fucking AI and 3D printer to come up with some shit, and you motherfuckers are out the job. You motherfuckers are not hitting nails, hammers, none of that. You're not doing none of that shit. So you better fucking figure out how to work with the robots. I keep reiterating the statement. You have to figure out how to work with the robots because they don't give a fuck about you. You're just going to be like a bum on the street. The robots already look at us like bums on the street. We're bums on the street. To AI, we're a bum on the street. And we're asking them for help. Like, hey, Mr. AI, can you help me make a beat? Hey, Mr. AI, can you write me a grocery list, Mr. AI? Hey, Mr. AI, can you help me with my homework? Hey, Mr. AI. Like, we're already bums. Everybody is a fucking bum. You're going on Google. What's the facts? What's the facts?
Biggs, I got you.
What's the facts?
I know, man.
What's the facts? You're going on Google. You're a slave. You're a bum already. The computer is smarter than you. You don't fucking know. You go on Google to find out and put it in your brain. It's already a brain. Like people are like, oh, the AI is not thinking for real. What is thinking? Explain to me what thinking is. Go ahead, I'll wait. Explain to me what thinking is. You're processing information and spitting out something. That's thinking. What is the AI doing? It's processing information and it's telling you something. It's thinking. It's already thinking. So there's no past. You don't need to read. In the future, there's no reading. It just downloads to you. You just figure it out. You just see it. There's no real reading. I'm going to be getting all these messages in my fucking head in the future. Like, fucking it's going to be hitting me. Like, your comment, that comment you just made is going to fucking hit me in the face. It's no fucking, there's no, like, people are stuck in this fucking bubble, man. You can't be stuck in the bubble, bro. You gotta think ahead. Think the future. Think about it. Really think about it.
God damn, bro, you put it like that, bro. Come on, man.
We're not in the
Come on, bro. You put it like that, man. You make us, man. You gonna make us turn into something else, man. Don't do that to us, man. Don't do that to us, Goo. You got that? I'm like, God dang.
You can't. Then that's what it is.
No, it's the lemons to lemonade thing, bro. It's the lemons to lemon. Yo,
it's bigger than that.
Slavery exists. Deal with slavery because there's no other system.
You have to.
And I'm telling you, get the fuck free.
What's the free?
Build your own shit. I don't want to
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I love what you said, but God dang, you making niggas mad.
Be mad. I ain't niggas mad at Harriet Tubman. Why are you trying to interrupt the system?
but look,
You worried about money still. You worried about money still. If no one has a job, then how can you afford what AI creates? Who said you have to pay for anything in the future? You worried about money. That's what you worried about. You worried about the wrong thing. You're still thinking with a mind like this. You're still thinking, I'm going to give them some money and they're going to give me something. No, they're done with you. They're done with you. Take this. Get the fuck on. Go find something to do. Take this, go find something to do. If money was not an issue, think about this. If money was not an issue at all in your life, what would you be doing? If your purpose is only money, you have no fucking purpose. Because if money was not an issue, what would you do? That's not true. Not everybody does that. ChatGPT is rich already. Let's keep it a fucking bean. Elon Musk is rich already. Everybody who's making AI is already rich. So they're not doing it for money. It's something else. It's something fucking else. Y'all got this shit all fucking backwards. If you think ChatGPT is made for money, you're fucked up. This motherfuckers is changing the world. These motherfuckers want to change how you breathe. Okay? They don't give a fuck about your money. They got money already. They had to have money to make the shit. They have to have money to run the shit. So they have the money already. So what is their end goal? It's not money. It's not fucking money. They want to live forever. They want to cure cancer. They want to do certain shit that humans have not done already. They charge you for the service because you're an idiot that does. They're going to do it. We run off money right now. So that's what they're doing. Until we give in and be like, nah, fuck that. I'm not paying nobody. They'll still give it. I've used ChatGPT for fucking as long as it's been out. And I haven't paid a fucking dime. So I just get the bullshit version. All right, cool. No, it's still neat. No, money is a thing. Let's not like say money is not important. As of right now in 2025, money is important. Yes, money is important. In 2025, money is important. In 2057, will money be still fucking important? Will money still be important? Or will everybody just be fucking a slave to the fucking computer? We don't know. Trump is old. What the fuck do y'all... Trump is going to be long and dead when money is not a factor. Trump is going to die in the next 10 years, maybe. Nobody's going to give a shit. Nobody gives a fuck. Y'all are thinking too, like, right here. Like, oh, yeah, Trump cares about... Y'all are so, like... Y'all are so in the next 3 years. Like, I'm talking about 20, 40, 60, 80 years from now. I don't give a flying fuck about right now. Right now, we live in a fucking society. Niggas care about money. They're burning up shit. They give a fuck about if you were born in fucking Mexico and I'm in America, you don't get rights. Like, that's not going to be a thing anymore. Nobody's going to give a shit because everybody's on the internet. The internet has no fucking borders. Let's get a fucking, like, it don't have fucking borders, my nigga. The only people is China that actually created borders on their internet. Like, no, we're not letting the American shit in here. That's a different thing. They kind of figured it. Everybody said China figured it out. Yeah, because they already created borders on the internet. We don't even got that shit. Yeah, it might be way sooner than that. But y'all motherfuckers is still on this fucking Trump. Trump is out of here in 2 years. Nobody's gonna give a shit about Trump in 2 years. Once this nigga's out of fucking president, nobody's gonna talk about this shit.
Look, okay, people...
And it might not even be you. You might gotta die on this hill.
They are. Everybody's about to die on this fucking hill. Everybody's gonna die on this.
I get more bullets.
Your children will be free.
Oh, God, that one will be sacrificed. Jay, he want me to die. He want me to go all the way out.
Building for my children.
All right, man, I'm here. I do get it.
That's
Y'all
what it's gonna
act like
take.
I don't get it. That's why we here. Free.
I'm willing to run into a burning building for my children. You right. Yes. My life,
feel you. I feel you.
Care. I got 4 children and a grandchildren. My life is already set. I got Grammys. I got records. Y'all gonna talk about it forever. But my children, they gonna be free.
So guess what? You need to be the one fighting. And you need to be letting us young guys go out here and try to get our Grammys, try to go out here and get our success. You need to be the one at Congress fighting every day, fam. We try to get our wins, dog.
I got
You feel me?
I got
Like, y'all the old heads. Y'all the NBA, you know what I'm saying? Y'all the
Someone said
NBA.
we the old head.
Yo,
But your guys are old.
hey, clear the path for us. Clear the path for us.
Okay, James.
I want to see all y'all win. I love you more than you love yourself. I love you. I don't want you to be under his fucking boot. Fuck him.
Who is him, Guru?
The
The
system.
whole industry.
Spotify.
Yeah. I get what he
The
said.
whole thing.
Jane, what
The
you got to
whole
say?
thing. You can't even imagine that they took your imagination away. You can't even imagine a system without him.
I
Imagine
can.
it without him.
Damn.
I don't even know
You
who
so
him is,
freak.
bro.
We talking about the system.
talking about
the system,
Spotify,
man, the
you talking about
they,
all
you
that
know
shit.
how Khaled say they don't want us to eat. They don't want us to eat.
Yeah, the they.
Them. Fuck
They
they.
is, bro,
Fuck
like-
they.
Yeah, that's what he talking about. Jane,
Hey, Guru.
What's the
Hey,
worst?
Guru.
What's the worst? What's the worst you could do to me? Kill me? I already live forever. I got a grandson.
Hey,
I already
Guru.
live forever. My name is written in history forever. If it take me giving my life, I'm gonna run in the burn the building for my son. What?
You know what? I love
Every
this
day,
passion.
every day I'm gonna run in the burn.
You
I'm
gotta
gonna
be-
run in the
like,
building
Guru is
for a
passionate
little
about that
dude
shit.
in Newark, New Jersey that I know. Let alone my son.
Listen, I
What?
love this.
Let's
I
get
love
to
this.
the real. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
love
sorry.
this
Again.
passion.
I'm gonna text
Let's
Guru.
bring it back.
I gotta
It's all
text
in
Guru
love.
about this
Yeah,
shit.
no.
Let's calm down. It's all in love. I love y'all. But
Listen, I
I'm
love
being that hype
his
for a reason.
passion.
Bill.
I love the
Bill.
passion.
Jane,
But at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, Guru,
Yes.
we're the
Y'all can call
same.
me too.
Yes.
We're the same.
Is this about money? Is this about money? I can show you how to get money without the music business. You can get money doing a whole. If you tell me you made $1 million off of whatever Tim did for you, I can show you a whole bunch of places you can put that $1 million and it'll flip. It ain't about money. It's about human expression. It's about us being organic. It's about us not giving our shit over to computers. That's what it's about.
a different
I can
fight.
show you how to flip that $1 million into $50 million in 2 years.
It
Jane,
ain't about money.
Yes.
you want to speak? Let the
We'll
lady.
circle
I'm
back.
sorry. It's the sister. It's the sister up here.
I'm
Go ahead.
just
Speak, sis.
patiently waiting. That's all. I'm patiently waiting.
Come
I'm
on.
sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't
that's
see you.
okay.
Go ahead.
That's okay. A lot of you don't know me. I am Jane Lee. They call me the Indie Mama.
Money is
I
important, but
represent
don't live your life off of
thousands
just
and
money.
thousands of independent
You'll go
artists,
fucking,
and I
you'll
work
go
with them
broke in your
every
mind
single day.
following money all day.
for free. So I love music, and I love the people that make it. I don't know what this conversation is about right now. I thought we were going to talk about AI. So, what is this conversation about? But if we're talking
two
about
different
money,
conversations they have.
Guru, I know you were talking about money, but really it's like, it's not even about the money. It's about the fact that we're conditioned to not value ourselves or our music. And we're so comfortable living in this area where we're just doing what we're told. And then we have to think of other ways, like building pipelines, like selling merch and building worlds and doing all of this other stuff. And we can't fight for ourselves and look, I started piano when I was 2.5 years old. By the age of 9, I was practicing 6 hours a day to play a Bach fugue.
Them
And
niggas
I
can
went
do
on
that
that
shit in
stage
AI.
and I did that. And to this day, I'm 44 years old. I have put in 30,000, 40,000 hours to perfect my craft. And here we are like talking about AI. We cannot fight it. We cannot fight against it. But however, we can be responsible. We can be responsible with the way that we use it. For you, for me, for all those other kids that are also practicing and producing or writing or playing that bass or whatever it is. I'm asking for clarity. I'm asking for transparency. I'm asking that us as creatives, we should be the first in line to advocate for one another and not be fighting against each other, because kind of we are right now. Oh, this is where you do this. This is how we can do this. Why can't we get together and figure out a way to do this together? I'm
right.
just saying, like, I know we are all in this dogfight because everyone feels like they're competing against each other because there's no money. There's no money in streaming.
We're all fucking broke.
So then we're taught, let's go somewhere else. Let's go do this. Let's go figure this out. Let's go to Patreon. Let's go to... Why don't we band together? Tim, you are so powerful. You are so powerful. You have a voice. You have a platform. Why can't we band together to make things fair? And in terms of AI
That's
and
impossible.
Suno,
That's impossible.
I know you said that
Jay-Z
you cannot
tried
prompt
it. And you saw what he did.
I went into Suno. I sat with you.
Okay.
I sat with you and you taught me how to use Suno. And I went and I got off the FaceTime with you and I was able to prompt it to sound like Chris Brown.
Wow.
I was able to prompt it. And if you, I know you were saying, show me, I will show you how to do it. So if all these artists are giving up their intellectual property for free,
Good.
and people are monetizing and claiming it to be theirs, where is the integrity in music going to go?
That's a good point.
And if we just sit here and let it
Title
happen, then
beans.
we are a part of the problem. You cannot fight against AI, I get it, but we can fight to make it fair.
That's true. I agree with you on that.
And like a lot of people are saying in the chat, it's too late. It's too late. That's
It's not.
our
No, it's not.
fault.
It's not too late. It's never too late.
Not too late.
It's never too
Too late
late.
for what?
And that's why we here.
Too
And
late
that's
to
why
fix
you
it.
a
I
great
mean, you
woman
could
to
put
break down-
regulations
break
on
it
it.
down.
Right here with
But
you.
it ain't
And I'm
gonna
gonna
work.
ask
It
you,
ain't gonna
Tim,
work.
I'm gonna ask you, as a part,
A lot of
owner
people have to
of-
band
of
together,
Suno,
and the labels will have to agree.
to make it fair for us.
Hell yeah, I got you. That's why we here.
Tim, that's all the people asking. That's all of, and sis, I don't mean to cut your wisdom, and I'm gonna
That's
shut
okay.
up after this. That's all the people asking, Tim. They coming in and be like, yo, fam.
Well, hold on.
I got a question.
Hold on. I'm not an owner now. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Not our order, but you.
No, I'm saying
Don't do
it's
that.
not even
Because
all
then you have people looking at me crazy now.
Even if you
People
not-
already looking
So
at you
so
crazy.
can we
People already looking at Timberland crazy. My thing is, yeah, it's not gonna happen, bro. We do as a like artists. Yeah, everybody needs to come together. Everybody needs to come together to figure out the fucking regulations on the AI. But it's too many people, too many voices, and too much money, too much fucking nobody is buckling down. You know what I'm saying? To do the fight. It's impossible. It's impossible. That's why people say it's impossible. Because in order for it to happen, you will have to regulate all these rich motherfuckers that don't give a flying fuck about anything that you got to do. They have a different purpose than us. Let's keep it a bean. I just want everybody to know. Elon Musk, ChatGPT, whoever owns ChatGPT, Jeff Bezos, these motherfuckers, the owners of Tidal, the owners of Spotify, the owners of motherfucking Apple Music, Tim Cook, and all these niggas have a different agenda. We keep going to them making money. The agenda is not money. I need people to stop thinking that. Like, yo, no, we don't have money, so we think and they have all the money, so we think that's their agenda. I don't think that's their agenda. I don't believe that. Because they already got the money. So what they're doing is they want something else that we're not even thinking about. You understand? It's more than money to them. It's like a baby doesn't dance to music because it's about to get some money for dancing. You know what I'm saying? Like a baby is not gonna dance and clap their hands because they're getting money for clapping their hands and dancing. They're not doing that. So these motherfuckers already got money. So they're not going to keep doing something for money when they already got the money. It's something else involved with it. Once you could be an artist and be like, yo, I like to sing and dance. And then once you make money being an artist, you're like, all right, I'm just going to keep singing and dancing. But you didn't start singing and dancing for money. You know what I'm saying? You did it because you loved it. So what did these big people with the fucking money and all this shit, Warren Buffett and all these niggas, what are they doing it for? The money just comes with what they're doing. So what they're doing is beyond money, is beyond what we can even fathom. It's a different thing. That's all. That's what I got to say to that. I don't know. The record labels on each streaming platform. How did the streaming get every song ever created? For one, they don't have every song ever created. I got songs in my iTunes that Spotify and Apple Music don't have. I have mixtapes from back in the day that Spotify and Apple Music don't have. So they do not have every song ever created. That is a fixation in your mind because they have so much songs, but they don't have every fucking song. They don't own the songs either. No, Big T. They don't own the songs either. Spotify and Apple do not own the songs. They're just licensed to play them. They don't own the music. The record labels own some of the music and some of the artists own the music. If I make a song today right here on this live, I can give it to DistroKid, who then takes a percentage, and then they're going to feed it to iTunes and Spotify, which is then going to take an even bigger percentage, and then they're going to give me my pennies. Right? Because I've done it before. I've made a record and put it out. I've done it before. So it's just a system that's broken. Or I can just be like, you know what? Everybody, I could fucking put a link and say, everybody who clicks this link downloads the song, right? But where do I get the link? The link is getting paid from whatever. Like, money is always in the process. Money is always somewhere in the process. You're not going to make a CD without buying the CD. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm going to craft the CD with my bare fucking hands. Like, what are we talking about? So money is always in the process. It's just a way that we have to fucking figure out where this money is where the money is going. I think the system is broken. The music system is fucking tremendously broken. Like a motherfucker. Nobody's making money off music. Not a fucking soul. They're making money off other shit. Nobody's making money off the music. Not a soul. And if they tell you they are, they got to be Travis Scott or Drake or somebody who's just getting an obscene amount of and even them, it's pennies, to be honest. If Drake, that's why it's so hard for Drake to fucking get off of the UMG shit. Because if UMG is making fucking billions off of Drake, and Drake is a fucking millionaire, this system is fucked up. No, I'm not saying you need a CD. I'm just talking about the distribution of music and where money comes into play. You can say, yo, I'm going to sell CDs, but you still got to buy CDs. You still got to put your music on a CD. Since the beginning of time, people have been getting robbed from music. Since the beginning of fucking time. We just hit a point where now it's not even worth a cent. It's not even worth a penny now. That's the problem. See, back then, people were stealing music all day. They were telling black people, come to the radio station, and they would record the record on the radio station. Come to this radio station, record a record. And people go in there, and they go in the fucking radio, live, record the shit, and then they be like, all right, cool, we're selling this record now. And they don't make shit. They're like, I gave that nigga fucking $20. Like, I gave him $20. He should be happy. What the fuck? That's robbery. Now it's pennies. It's the same shit. It's been the same system over and over and over because music can be made, and I can make a song like that's music. I just gave you music. Am I making money off that? Fuck no. But that's music. You just sit there and make sounds. The recording of music is a different thing. It costs money. You still got to buy a record. You got to have a microphone. You have to record it. All that costs money. Please use my whole... Yo, this should be just going off. Please use what? Keyframe? Something with a keyframe. My shit is going on. I'm talking too much shit. YouTube is coming for me. YouTube is coming for me! My frame rate is off because YouTube is coming for me. They're coming for the kid. That's all I got to say for this, man. I just wanted to come on here. It's been an hour. I've been on here for an hour or so, but I just wanted to come on here and rant, man, because I've been in a lot of conversations about YouTube and Spotify and Twitch and this and that and how you get paid, how do you get money, why are they stealing from us, what are they doing this, doing this. Yo, bro. Somebody I was in a session with Mos Def. Somebody brought up Spotify. He got on a 20-minute rant, man. And I feel everything he was saying. He's not fucking wrong in anything he was talking about. He's not fucking wrong. He's right on all this shit. But it's hard. It's hard to put the toothpaste back in the fucking thing, man. Exactly. It's hard to put the toothpaste back in the tube. It's hard, man. We can't do it. So we got to figure out another tube to put the toothpaste in. You know what I'm saying? If the toothpaste is out the tube and we're losing toothpaste, you got to find a place to put the toothpaste. We can't just be like, fuck all the fucking toothpaste and throw it all away. You know, this toothpaste is important. We got to fucking figure out where to fucking put it. That's all I'm saying. And that's what the girl was saying just now. She's not wrong. She's not wrong. Should we just? I'm gonna listen some more. I'm finished watching this. I gotta edit shit.
And in what ways? Like just brainstorming here.
In the ways that I can step into
is it only Suno, or is it
to a meeting and say, this is what the people is asking for. I sat on a live and I had these many people. This woman is sitting here explaining to you what she's saying. She almost crying. And she's saying, I can't talk to the owner. Tim, you could talk to the owner. And if the owner come out and say, Tim talked to me and said this, then the people want this, then this is what we do. That's what she's saying.
And if it's not about Suno, Zaid, fine. We can't worry about everybody else. Right now, Zaid, Tim, you have a voice in Suno. We can't worry about everybody else. I'm asking you.
But that's what I'm asking, like, to encourage the brainstorm. Like, what does that look like? And you know what I'm saying? Because, like, okay,
that looks like saying again, yo, you have this platform. People felt a certain way. Tim held. He felt enough for the culture. Let me bring it back to both people and let me calm down. So it was enough to say that Tim felt enough for the culture that he went on live with Goo, who disagrees with him. And my concern is for us to see people build, but it's also to see everybody understand that, like, yo, stop shitting on Tim. But if Tim could take this back to the owner and the owner looks at it and says, yo, my platform could embrace the people and do this. And these are the things.
What are they going to do?
He says, Tim, what do you want me to do? And now we all have 20 points that we give to Tim. This sister that's right here gives a point. Somebody else gives a point. It's for Tim to take it back to that person the same way people say to me, yo, Goo, I wish this happened with Jay, and I could take it back to Jay. That's what we asking for. We asking for Tim to respect people artistry and to respect them getting. We're not asking him to solve the problem.
Well, hold on. Now, okay, here's the thing.
You are asking him to solve the problem.
Points, but should I write down the points to give when they already in
you
talk?
Might.
Hold on. Listen. Hold on. Listen. Hold on. But hold on. Is it the point to go to the majors? To ask them, because they already in talks.
We being specific, Tim. We saying Suno.
Yeah, but Suno's in talks with the label, so it's going to be all come one. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
No, that's not what we asking. That's not what the sister asked.
Wow.
She's talking about a specific company that you were involved with.
Yes, but what I'm trying to tell you, they in negotiation. So when I ask them these things, I'm trying to figure out, what do you want me to ask them?
And she telling you the points that she wants you to. I said you may look at this back later. Listen to what the sister is saying.
The labels are already fucking compromised.
That all these
no.
So talking with the label is out the question. If the AI and the label are together, we're fucked. Like it's just like you're fucked. You're fucked.
How do we fairly get paid? That's what.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like you said, by them, but that's what I'm saying. Universal and Sony are already in talks with them for that, right?
I know they are. They walk through Rock Nation too.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's not what we talking about, Tim. We talking about you listening to this sister. Understand?
I know that part, and I'm going to do that part. But I'm saying I'm talking the bigger magnitude. Because what if he say, "Well, we already in talks with the labels,"
that's what they're going to say.
No, what can y'all do? Correct.
Yeah, and That's
Okay, so
something that
in
we
terms of
asking you to
talks
use
with
your
the
weight
label.
to put.
I'm with that, and I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm saying specifically. I just
Tim, I'm not attacking you.
You not. I'm just understanding. We trying to get a clarity of understanding. That's it.
Yeah, and I'm giving you the clarity.
And I get it now. I get it.
Y'all talking over Jane, man.
As long as you get it.
Yes, I get it. I completely get it. But I was just going for an overall view. That was it.
And I'm gonna let the sister talk, and then she can talk for herself. But I'm trying to say it to you in a way that's clear. We not saying you gonna get us the answers. All right.
I know that. Now I get it.
All right.
Okay.
Jane, back to you, baby girl.
Sorry, sis. Sorry.
That's okay. The truth of the matter is that all of this, it represents a threat. It represents a threat that we have to really honestly take a look at.
What's the
threat?
threat?
Just ignore it and say, this is technology. This is the way that it's going to move. So we have to adapt to whatever it is.
You have to.
Okay. What we value the most from music is authenticity, is human connection.
That's you. That's
it's
you.
the creative control.
No,
from
that's
the
you.
artists themselves, the creators
That's
themselves.
you. That's
And
you
I know
that
that
want
you're
that.
saying that we have to embrace AI as a creative tool. But we have to admit that it can cheapen the music. It can reduce
To
opportunities
you. That's
for
very
real
subjective.
artists for the next generation. And undermine
That's
the
you.
soul
I disagree with
of
that.
what music
I
is.
disagree
I
with that.
disagree with that completely.
I disagree with that.
It's
I
gonna
That's
disagree
so
with that.
opinionated.
Hey, look.
That's
no,
so opinionated.
Either you got a talent in music, it can help out to some people. It's
Yeah.
like me. When I started off, I used different things to make it. People told me I wasn't a producer.
It's like a fucking sampler.
And how I do it, but I'm like, and I proved them wrong. So some people got a gift at certain things. Like when Fruity Loops came out, I didn't.
Fruity
like
Loops is a perfect example.
Tim, stop, and I'm gonna stop the
Let me
sister.
just ask you.
Fruity Loops is a perfect example.
And then sis, I'm gonna let you talk, but please, I'm defending you. When she said it cheapens the music, what she's saying is that yes, Tim, you put in your hours. So you talking about Fruity Loops? No. What she talking about is some little kid could come up and just go, okay, I'm gonna take all of this that has existed.
They're not getting it. They're not getting even the Fruity Loops point. The point, Hit Boy started on Fruity Loops. Let's keep it a fucking bean. Hit Boy started on Fruity Loops. Nobody is questioning Hit Boy. Niggas in Paris was made on Fruity Loops, my nigga. It has to evolve. It just you cannot say that this is wrong. You cannot do that. Cheapening music that's so opinionated.
And now I'm on the same level as Timbaland, and I'm on the same level that somebody that sat down and spent the 20,000 hours learning how to play the violin.
Where's Ninth Wonder?
And now I can just make this violin thing that sound the same. It's not the same. You can't say that. You can't say that.
Yeah, but
It's not the same. It's not.
It is the same, Goo. It is the same.
That, though,
Yes,
Goo.
it is.
No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not.
I hear y'all because the reason why I'm listening to you because it can do that. The reason why I'm listening to you, Guru, because it can do that. I'm not gonna say it can't do that, but go ahead, Rocky. But I gotta agree with Rocky. It can't do that. But
hey, Guru, we're breezing past this. Like we're breezing past this point. Listen, just because you have access to a tool don't mean you know how to twerk it like Timbaland know how to twerk it, or like another producer knows how to twerk it. Listen, I'm telling you now.
Exactly.
I sat there. I have a gang of producers that have been dealing with Suno for the last month, and every day I get the phone call.
Y'all keep talking about Suno. I'm talking about AI in general.
Hold on.
oh, he talking about AI in general. He talking about AI in general.
Let me finish. Guru.
Yeah, but
I'm
we
just
talking
using this
about
tool for an
Suno
example,
is just
right?
one example.
Just this tool. I'm talking about producers that can play everything from scratch, that can do everything that you're talking about. Them a producer for 20 years since they was 6 and 7 and 10 years old. I'm talking about phenoms have called me and been like, bro, I can't get this shit to work. I've been up all night for 4 or 5 days. I cannot get this shit to work like this. I'm talking like it's not that simple. Just like Fruity Loops, just like samples.
You gotta work it. Some are better than others.
Just because you know how to chop up music, do not
don't
mean you know how to
nice.
make a sample that sound like
that don't mean you
I'm
nice.
not saying that.
You know how to chop it up. Don't mean you could.
But that's
can
what
make
you
it sound like
saying.
me.
And that's
Hold
not
on.
what the
So
sister's
my
saying.
point is this.
What are you saying?
What the young lady said was a kid could get a tool and it'll sound just like Timbaland. That's
They can.
you're
That's not what I
oversimplifying.
said.
You're
That's not what I
oversimplifying the
Not
use of AI.
oversimplification.
Oh, okay, Guru, can we agree on one thing? Are you all oversimplifying the use of AI? Just because you can get in ChatGPT, you cannot prompt it and operate it like a neurosurgeon does. It doesn't. It's two different things.
I'll let y'all build for a second. So let me give you some real facts, bro. And I want you to complete your thing, but I'm about to squash everything you're saying. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Einstein was 160 IQ.
We're going back to older niggas.
ChatGPT is 10 times smarter.
Yes.
From 3.5 to 4.0. What that means is that the average human could never hit the 160 or 155 that Einstein was at.
Ever. It's better than a brain.
When you go exponentially, we'll be at that next month. And
yeah.
We're going to double it again.
It's better than a brain.
Go from a moron.
Where's the problem? Now, where's the problem?
Yo, we could take this thing of an atom and split. You talking about to me from right now. I'm telling you the difference between a 160 and a 155. In 1 year, this shit will be 10 times smarter than Einstein.
Better than any brain on the fucking planet.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yo, Timberland getting that. What the fuck?
No,
but what is the problem? That's like
we are oversimplifying the use.
Listen to me. I can feed the whole of jazz music into ChatGPT, and in the next 2 months, any kid can sit down and write a prompt and be at a fucking 300 something IQ. It doesn't exist. You simply talking about what we did in the past, and I'm trying to tell you about these kids and what they about to go into. Are you kidding me? This is what the sister's talking about. Yeah. Human expression.
Okay.
Go. We go. Hold on. We gotta let Jane express, because I think we keep cutting her off if we talking about human expression.
I just wanted to bring that up.
All right.
I want you to understand. Einstein.
Yo. Hold on. We gotta let Jane.
Let the woman speak.
I don't think we let her finish.
Making a point. This shit gonna go fast. We're not talking about us. We talking about a year from now.
No, we could talk about 4 months, 5 months from now. How about that? Go ahead, James.
So going off of what Guru was saying about Einstein and all these things, I'm wondering, where did Suno get all of the information to pump out songs in 5 seconds?
Us.
So if it's us, what does that mean? Like, us meaning who? Because I was able to
the whole of music.
Yes, that's what the whole negotiation is right now, right? To get all the back catalog into the
Hold on. Right? First of all,
No, let's be clear. I need to overtalk.
No, she said the back catalog. I want to explain.
I need to overtalk. No. Stop. I'm not letting y'all do this.
Go ahead.
Let's get it real. This is good. I need to overtalk. They been did it. What they doing is they going to court to pay for it. They got sued already, and they had to show in court. Yes, I did take it from all of music. Yes. They going to pay for it. They already did it. Go ahead. I'm stop. Go ahead.
The AI model.
If y'all want. They already did it.
Go. You gonna run your high blood pressure up. Calm down, man. If you know they already did it, they did it. God dang.
I love y'all.
So here's the thing. I was able to rip a song from YouTube, convert it into an MP3. I was able to put it into Suno, and then create a song with the same voice, with the same likeness, slightly changed. Then I prompted it to make it sound a little bit more different and original, with genre bending of country. Okay, now the voice is almost exactly the same. That's the persona. So if I can do that, if little old me, the indie mama, can do that on Suno, I've only worked on it for 3 hours. What does that mean? That's what I'm saying is so scary. That has something about that has to change. There has to be scrubbing, anti-scrubbing.
Why is that scary?
Fingerprint.
There has to be some type of IP protection, watermark technology.
Yeah.
Something needs to happen.
It's fingerprint. Right now, the fingerprint law. It's fingerprint law.
It's open game. right now. It's open game.
Why
take
is that?
Anybody's record right now.
You could do that with fucking
And I-
an
You took
MPC.
something from YouTube?
I can take anybody's record and
mean,
put it in the MPC.
You did?
So
I
what makes
did,
it different?
Because I wanted to prove a point to myself.
Oh,
I wanted to
shit.
prove a point to myself, guys. That if
Yeah.
we want
This shit is
music
like-
to
my
stay
fucking
original
computer
and
is like,
human and real
Shit
and
is crazy,
soulful,
bro.
we cannot continue to
Shit is
condone
insane
this.
right now. I don't know what.
That is what I'm saying. And we all have to, again, this comes back to you, Tim. It does, because I think that you understand that you are the face. That you know, and if you really want this to be used as a tool, it needs to be done respectfully to the artists, to the producers, to the songwriters, to everybody that is putting in the work to create art.
But
It
what if
cannot get
what
in
makes
the
them
way
not be
of
art?
us
Like
creating
yeah,
more music. What if Suno was around, Tim, when you were just starting out?
he might be different.
Think about that. You would not be who you are.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I
because
would.
Yes, he
somebody
would,
else
Yes,
bro.
I
ripped
would.
your
Yes, I
song
would. Yes, I would.
and
God,
put
God,
it
that.
in
No,
your
no, 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 no. I never use them.
Because
Yo,
it's
that,
easy.
that,
No,
y'all are
no,
bugging. You're
Jay,
bugging the fuck
I disagree.
out.
I
Do it
would.
because it's hard, and that's the only way to do it. Because you had to go into your brain to do it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, other people right now, 17, 18-year-old kids, are not going to go to that place, and there will not
How do you know?
be another Tim.
I agree to that. I agree
How
to
do
that.
you
We
know?
are-
How do you know?
Thank you.
We are diluting. We are.
They're not
diluting
going to the
music.
same
We
place
are
as you.
cheapening music. I know you don't agree with me with this, and that's why we need to figure out regulation.
So what do you suggest?
Yeah, what is
I'm
your
not a lawyer,
suggestion?
but I
All right,
know
now I'm
that
not a lawyer.
if
See, I
my
can't.
music is gonna be used,
Yo, bro, I can't like, yo, I can't fucking like agree with that, because people said the same shit about Serato. People said the same shit about Fruity Loops. People said the same motherfucking shit about the fucking horse and buggies, nigga. Like, yo, people need to stop with that shit, man. You can't say kids are gonna do something that you haven't seen a kid fucking do before. How many people thought LeBron another fucking Jordan, whatever? Like, people. Is LeBron Jordan? No, but LeBron is the Jordan of this time. It's just different. It's not what you are used to. Just because you saw it doesn't mean that that's what it's going to be. You understand? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Like, things change, man. Life is different, bro. They don't even play basketball the same way. So I can't say, like, you know what I'm saying? You can't just say, like, oh, this is what that is, this, and it's cheapening music. That's all subjective, man. That's all a matter of opinion. You might not like Zeddy Will, but Zeddy Will is ill to the kids. And it's fun. You might not like Sexy Red, but Sexy Red is appealing to certain audiences. It just is what it is, and people just need to chill, man, and know what's going on, know how to use it, and find their path. Find your own path. Alright, yo. My frame rate is fucking up. I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here. Keep it real with y'all. Shout out to Fashion in the building. Big T TV. Shout out to Big T TV. Shout out to South Jersey Life. Shout out to South Jersey Life. Shout out to Beans. Beans was in the building. Shout out to motherfucking Beans. Alright? Kente the King. Conte the King. Shout out to you, bro. Fuck with you. Who else was in here? Let's see. Who else was in there? A lot of people I blocked for being stupid. Yeah, that's about it for right now. Demented was in Twitch. Shout out to Demented on Twitch. And if you're not following me on Twitch, please follow me on Twitch. I got 53 followers. I need more active viewers on Twitch. So if you're an active viewer to me on YouTube, switch over to Twitch. Active view me on Twitch. If you see me on YouTube, I'm using it on Twitch at the same time. Try to move it over to Twitch. I'm trying to get this Twitch up. You know what I'm saying? I got 53 followers. I'm trying to get this affiliate. I'm trying to get some active users. I'm trying to get people on there. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Demented, Frick Sean. Shout out to Frick Sean. Frick Sean went over to Twitch this morning. Shout out to y'all, man. I fuck with y'all. I love y'all. Every day is the end of days, right? Every hour is the final hour. And every minute and every second is the last minute and the last second you ever have in your life. So make sure you make it count. All right? Make sure you make it count. I love y'all. Till next time. Yo, AI, it do its thing, man. I'm going to go finish this Timberland shit and edit this video. All right, I'm out.